Hello and welcome to Kidder Farms. Hopefully everybody is having a wonderful holiday weekend here, at least in the States. We are going to be diving into a little bit of County of 40 Mile today. Looks like we've already got a number of people in chat here early today. Van Reasons, welcome to the stream. Aiden, Jake, Theo, good to see you guys. We've got Godly Devil in chat. We've got Stranded in chat, Mikhail, Cooper, Marlene, Tristan Farms, welcome. Ryan, good to see you. Josh Sanders, good afternoon to you as well. Hart's Farm and Mart Williamson. We have got a full house already, so we're going to dive into things today. See if I can hop into the game here. We are doing well. My wife and kids just left for an afternoon out of the house, so it should be nice and quiet today and no internet disruptions. Bucky Gamer, welcome to the stream. Will Easley, good to see you. So, Perm's Modding has been working on this plow in the background. I know I showcased this a week or two ago. And he's finally got the texturing stuff worked out, I think. If we walk around here real quick and take a look at this, everything's looking good. No odd textures anymore. And so I found just one small bug with it that I passed along to him before the stream that he's going to take a look at with buying it in the store. But other than that, I expect this is probably going to get released here pretty soon. I know Permas always likes when I say things like that, and then he's actually got to deliver, so I'm not going to say when. I'm just going to say coming soon TM. Stranded's having internet problems again. We put his internet to the test last stream as well. Although I think that was actually a power failure on his part, so outside of his control. Scorpion's Edge, welcome to the stream, buddy. Eric Watson, it's good to see you. We are going to be doing a little bit of plowing with this, but actually, I think before we do that, I'm going to get these two seeders going on the big field here, and then we're going to do the little bit of plowing that we've got to do today, and then we'll get this John Deere going on the combined field. Our goal is to combine these two smaller fields over here. I don't want to have two different pieces of land. I'd rather have just one. Poly Count, welcome to the stream there, Taz. Good to see you. Perma's Modding actually in the stream, so no pressure. Nagi, good to see you, man. Welcome to the stream. And I got into the wrong vehicle. We're gonna set these seeders up. I keep saying it, we're gonna do it. Bucky Gamer, my day is going wonderful. It's a long weekend, although I guess when I'm working for myself, I don't really get long weekends. I'll be working tomorrow, getting videos out. Randy Pepler, welcome to the stream. Oh boy, Kedrick Farms, I sent something special to Discord DM. Well, I will have to check that out here after the stream, mostly because I am incapable of multitasking. We're gonna set up this worker here on field 2 real quick. I'm gonna do that and not read the chat, because if I read chat while I do this, I'm gonna get confused. We're gonna do 2 tools, normal width. We're gonna go clockwise and generate. That looks good. What do you know? And if we just turn this on real quick, of course it's way over there. We don't care. We're gonna go here. We're gonna have this guy be the left mode, and we're gonna start at nearest waypoint. Here we go. Off we go. Where can you get the Fendt with the triples? So this particular version was an edit done by Forward Agriculture. Joshua Duncan posted it in the Custom Modding Group Facebook group. And so they have a Facebook group, and he posted it in there with a link to it. And so all you have to do is join that Facebook group and you can download his edit. There's a couple of them floating around, but this one you can get, you just have to be a member of the group, which I don't think there's any particular requirements for, so. We're gonna just copy the course from the other guy here. We're gonna tell this guy to be on the right. We're gonna tell him to use nearest waypoint as well. And I'm gonna put him right over here. Hopefully this is gonna work out just fine. Drive course. Oh, look, Forward Agriculture Solutions is in the chat. Good to see you, man. People are looking for your edit with the triples on the Fendt 1050. So I've been sending them over to the custom modding group because that's where I got it. That might be something worth posting on your Facebook page if you're interested. I'm not sure you are. GG Fresh, what's up? Topher, welcome to the stream. Alright, let's see if this is going to work now. We are over here, nearest waypoint. We should just be able to start right here. Oh, we're not on wheat. Is my other guy not on wheat either? Everybody stop. I bet you I forgot to put that guy on wheat. Enter vehicle. Yes, we did. It's always something around here. Stop, driver. Alright, all the way back to the beginning. Good deal there. Appreciate it, Forward Ag. We will get that into the video descriptions. Cooper Curry, welcome to the stream. Zion, greetings from Slovenia. Welcome to the stream. We are getting set up here. We got a few jobs to get done this stream. Colin, welcome. We are, we're having just the minorest problems with doing the right things though, so we're gonna restart here and see if I can do this better this time around. Drive course. We're on the first waypoint, so we'll actually catch the corner this time. And then this guy, I don't know what his problem was, so we're gonna clear his course again. And well, now that we've got this cleared, we're on the cedar. So let's just... Oh, why am I on start? Oh, I've got to actually copy it. That's why things are not working. Bam. All right. Sometimes it's a little confusing. Here we go, first waypoint, wheat. We're on the right, drive course. Good deal. Marky the Farmer, welcome to the stream. It's good to see you. This is a little confusing. Where is he going? Oh, he told him to start at the first waypoint. It looks like he's trying to go anywhere but the first waypoint. We had this problem last time, although now we're using the latest version of the mod. And so I'm not quite sure where he thinks he's going, but he's probably going to start one row over, so that's good. Forward Ag got me that link on Facebook. Appreciate it, brother. Ryan, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Tyler, you use a Case Quad Track with the chip tuning mod to get up the hills. Nice. AJ Grant, where am I from? So I'm from Minnesota, but I currently live in Michigan. Theo, hi from South Africa. Welcome to the stream there. All right, we're going to assume this guy's going to figure things out here in a minute when he gets to the end of the field. If he doesn't, we'll come back to that. But we're going to get back over here because I want to get this plowing kicked off. and see how it goes. Alicia, welcome to the stream. Aguirre, where can you get the Fent with the triples? So I will have to post the link to that here. Actually, let me see if I can do this. We're gonna Alt-Tab. You're gonna lose game sound for a minute, but knowing that I'm gonna get that question a few times today, let me jump over to Facebook and see if I can grab this link real quick. And I will post it in the chat, and that should alleviate that question. Here we go. Let's see. We've got Fent 1050 with triples. I'm going to copy this to my clipboard because I know I'm going to need to post this again. There we go. You guys can get that Fent 1050 with the triples right there, thanks to an edit by Forward Ag. Let me see here. All right, we've got to turn on Allow Create Fields. We're going to drop this down here. And hopefully, let's see, let's back up just a smidge. There we go, perfect, right where I want it. We're going to combine this. Grant Hilbert is the real Kedrick Farms. I would love to meet Grant Hilbert in real life at some point. He seems like a really cool dude. If you guys didn't get a chance to check out on Friday the Farm Sim show, he was on there, and he did a great job talking about all kinds of things. So let's see here. So we've got just this little tiny strip here that's been bugging me in this field. And our Landoll's not quite adjusted right here. Let's lower that front down. For those that haven't seen this Landoll plow, it's really awesome. You've got the ability to lower the front up and down, and then we've also got the ability to move the cutting wheels in the front, where we can push them down further or roll them up a little bit depending on how you want to set the plow up. And so this is really cool. Permas did adjust the speed on this plow down a little bit to be more realistic with what the recommendations are in real life. And so no more plowing at 11 miles an hour. We're now down to 6 miles an hour, which for something cutting this far into the ground feels a bit more realistic. Tyler, what is my favorite farming channels that I like to watch? So I don't watch a lot of FS19 at this point, because with the YouTube channel, I just don't have a lot of time to watch YouTube. And so I tend to focus on real life farming channels. And currently, I've been a Minnesota Millennial Farmer fan since his channel came out, pretty much, because I'm from Minnesota. But I also like to watch Grant Hilbert's channel. And lately, because I'm doing this series, I've been watching a little bit of Mike Mitchell, which is interesting to watch. I watch a little bit of Larson Farms, because they're also from Minnesota, which is where I'm from. And then I guess I will say I do watch a little bit of the Farm Sim guy, because he's just a cool guy with some really awesome content for Farm Sim 19. And so when I get the chance, I like to check his channel out. He's been a good friend of the channel, and so we have helped each other out a little bit. I'd say he's probably helped me out more than I've helped him, but stand-up guy, so definitely check out his channel. So that would probably be my favorites. I do bounce around to a lot of other channels, though, from time to time, for especially farm sim content. Real-life farming content, just because there's a lot of great channels out there. I used to watch How Farms Work. I kind of liked seeing his stuff because he has a lot of equipment that's closer to what I farmed in real life with back in the day. So, but yeah, not a lot of time for YouTube these days. Now, I think this is all of the plowing we actually needed to do. So, at least from that perspective, Permas, I think the plow's working. It works as a plow. It's going good. All the other features are still working, so I'm pretty excited. This is still one of my favorite tillage tools in the game. I like the ability to adjust all the independent settings, and I like its width. It's nice and wide. So we're going to come back in here. I'm going to turn this back on to limit fields just to make sure that I don't mess anything up. Hey Heather, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Alex, what's wrong with plowing at 11 miles an hour? Well, depending on what kind of tillage you're trying to do, you're probably going to break something, is the worry with plowing too fast. I'm going to sidebar here for a second. I absolutely love the new version of Courseplay where it's got the little symbols on the vehicles for what job they're actually doing. It just looks really cool. Now, I'm curious what this guy's going to do now that he's done with his first time around, because the other guy started in a completely different spot, and it's really awkward to me that he wouldn't come and do his headland pass, so. Either way, we're making really good progress on field 2 here, so I'm going to jump over into this 9RX, and we're going to get him going down here on the other field. Still absolutely loving this setup from Forward Ag. This seeder, this John Deere seeder is just awesome. I mean, the Bourgault is a cool seeding setup, but I'm a green guy, so this is pretty cool. Should point out another new feature. Pay attention to the ground after the discs, and then a little in front of the shanks. Oh man, we're going to have to get it back out here now. Give us 1 second. We'll set this guy up on Courseplay, and then we'll find a spot in the middle of the field to try that out. Course generation, field 4. Now, actually, we need to recalc this field. Yep, that looks good. And then, what is this, field 4? Yeah, field 4. So, 2, 3, 4. Overwrite. Good deal. Now we can generate field 4. Go around the headlands, 1 pass. Good to go. And I'm just going to start this guy off right now. He should be good. Let's go grab that plow again. We got to check out these new features that Perma's snuck in on me. Nuggy, Team Green. Farming Critter, where can you get the Courseplay update? So Courseplay puts all of their work in progress updates on the on GitHub, and so you should be able to go grab it there and check that out. And based on the comments, it's a release candidate for going to the in-game mod hub, so that'll be exciting. Oh, look at that. So in the front of this work area, it's actually cultivating, doing, you know, chopping things up, and then behind it we're turning it into a plowed texture, and you get the chunks there. If you look down here by the back of the plow, you're seeing the chunks of dirt fly up from, you know, where we're ripping this with the plow. That's really cool. So we got some good, cool textures here, and we're doing the kind of appropriate mix of, you know, a cultivate texture from chopping it up, and then as we get the knives in to kind of rip the soil up from below, we're getting the plowed texture. So that's looking really cool. So Randy's always, he's got the sharp eye. He always points things out in my videos when I miss them, so that's pretty sweet. Godly, making fun of Nagi here. I am a John Deere fanboy. I won't lie. Now let's go see what's going on with this John Deere, because he hasn't gone anywhere yet. I kind of expected him to be on his way by now. He's not moving though. Stop driver. We're in the right mode. Let's just do this manually. I am set to wheat this time too. I'm gonna start heading down this way and then say drive course. That looks a little better. I think he's figuring it out. There we go. Good deal. And then I'm just going to pop up in here. We've got wheat coming in. And if I bounce over to our precision farming menu, I would expect to see our nitrogen going in. So that looks good as well. Everything's good here, with the exception of the headland pass that we missed up on the top. We'll follow this guy along, though. I always like the outside edges of this field down by the valley. There's just some awesome views down there, so we're gonna take a look at that. And then catch up on chat here for a second. GG Fresh, you're a case fan, but an FS19 John Deere looks better. I haven't done a lot of case mods. In fact, I want to do a large-scale case farm here soon. Because there's some really good case mods out there, at least if you're on PC. Tyler, you think the Fendt 1050 is the nicest looking modern tractor regardless of color? I agree that it's a really sweet looking tractor. I'm a big fan of the new 8RX. The 8RX is one of my favorite tractors, just from a style perspective. I love the quad tracks, but I will give you that this has a very modern feel to it. I do like the styling on this. I like that they gave it kind of that futuristic look. Like, if you just look at the front of this thing, it looks mean. It looks like it's a face, and it's just angry and staring at you. I love it. I do love the nose of this tractor. It looks cool. Marky the Farmer, where can you get the Anhydrous tank? So the Anhydrous tank was an early release by Forward Ag. They're working on a few different things right now. That particular tank is currently private, but I know they've got a bunch of new equipment that's in the works, so hopefully they'll get a chance to put some more work in on that. It takes a lot of time, but I've seen some of the in-progress pictures, and they've got some exciting stuff coming out soon, so stay tuned for some cool fertilizer tanks and anhydrous tanks and stuff in the future. Scorpion's Edge, you're going to reserve your opinion on the 8RX? No, it's cool. A lot of people don't like the 8RX. It's funny, I talk to a lot of people, and they are not a fan. Well, let's jump down here and see how this Challenger's doing. I actually like these Challenger tractors as well. I think they look pretty cool. I haven't actually gotten a chance to be anywhere near any AGCO equipment in real life, though, so I'm kind of bummed about that. I'd really like to get a chance to go visit an AGCO farm at some point and see some of this stuff in real life. Hey, Van Riesens, I am doing good today. How are you guys doing? I should use the biggest Borgo seeder on that large case farm. That's a good idea. I'm going to have to try that. Harley Quinn, the 2020 version of the AGCO? I'm not sure. I think it might be a slightly older, because this is Farm Sim 19, and this is a base game mod, I think. It's an edited version of it, but I don't think this is the 2020 version. I think this is a couple years back. The Challenger's your favorite articulated tractor, Scorpion's Edge? I would have to say that what in real life, I would say I really like the look of what's the name of the brand? I can't even recall now. Oh, it's gonna drive me nuts. Here we go. We're gonna do it live. What is the name of the it's not the Quad Track, it's the Versatile Quad Track. I'm trying to remember the Delta Track tractors that they've got. Let's see if I can switch this over. I don't have a desktop. There we go. This thing right here. Like, in real life, I just like how this thing looks. I like that the tracks are more squatted than like the quad tracker is like a triangle. I like how these looks. This is really cool. Now let's see if I can remember how to get back to the game. There we go. Doing things live in the stream. But yeah, the Versatile, like, I like the colors. The colors on the Versatile tractors are just kind of cool looking. But I like that squatted track look. I don't know, they just look cool. Let's go over here. I think I've already missed my headland pass with the John Deere. I did. He's all the way up here by the farm, but it looks like he's traversing around this new field section well. Bob's Farming Channel, welcome to the stream. Yeah, the Delta track. I always forget what it's called because they've got their own custom name for it. I recently went, like last year I should say, I went back to Minnesota to visit family, and when I was out there, like everybody was running green stuff. And now it's like New Holland everywhere. Everybody's driving New Holland tractors. It was just all this blue stuff out in the field. I was surprised. I've been gone for too long. That everybody switched colors on me while I was gone. I've seen a Versatile in-game, but it had issues. Like, and at that point at least, I didn't have the skills necessary to fix it. It like sat into the ground and just didn't work very well. So, you know, it's kind of, you know, a meh experience, but that was like way back in my time-lapse days. So I'm gonna need to see if I can find that mod now again at some point, because I think I have the skills to fix issues with vehicles and stuff floating through the ground. Godly Devil, New Holland's your favorite. Well, there you go. We're gonna have to do a New Holland series now. Bob's Farming Channel, I'm doing good. How are you guys? How are you doing? You're a regular in the streams for sure. Oh, there you go. I always forget you're up in Canada there, Mr. Randy Pepler. I'm going to have to find a Versatile to put in, maybe this series. This would be a good series to run a Versatile. Maybe we'll have to see if we can find a Versatile to put on one of these seeders here for the next planting season. It's Don't Talk to Me. Well, that's an interesting name. Welcome to the stream. Wyatt, you love the American Classic tractors and harvesters. That's what you used. Yeah, that's... Like, I need to get back to a series, kind of like my Westby series, where I was using some of the older equipment, because I really like some of that classic John Deere equipment. That's what I grew up farming. You know, I spent more hours in a 4240 than I can count. Trenton, welcome to the stream. Bob's Farming Channel, you're watching SpongeBob with your cousins? I try to avoid watching SpongeBob, but I've got a 4-year-old, so sometimes he manages to find that in his on his tablet or what have you, and I've ended up watching it a few times. Ford Ag headed into work. Awesome, dude. Thanks for stopping in. Have a good one. I look forward to talking to you soon, and appreciate the link there for the Fendt 1050. I'll definitely be passing that out to some people. Trenton, you like a mix of Case and New Holland because you love both? Another Canadian. There you go. We've got a lot of Canadian natives here on the community. Our Discord server especially, I would say that it feels like, at least from the people that are active, we're like 30% Canadian, 30% US, and 30%, you know, people over in Europe, various countries. Work tool needs to be refilled. What did we run out of? Probably fertilizer. Let's hop over here and see. We did indeed run out of fertilizer, so let's hop over to the farm here and grab our semi and get some fertilizer put in here. I think I think we're gonna use this setup here. Yeah, we're gonna use this setup here and go grab some fertilizer. Yeah, Taz is in Lithuania. I have not been there, but it's on the list of places I want to visit at some point. Marky, is this an Alberta map? This is County of 40 Mile by Camil. Trent, your dad grew up with Alice Chambers and New Holland equipment in upstate New York. Nice. There were a few Alice Chambers tractors around when I was growing up. There was a Gleaner dealer right near us, and so you saw a lot of white tractors, you saw a lot of Gleaner combines, but John Deere was definitely more popular. And then there was like one big Case farmer, which was interesting because the nearest Case dealer was like an hour away. Yeah, Junt might not be in the stream, but he can just feel that I'm about to do something crazy trying to refill the seeder. I'm gonna try it the way he showed me. He showed me how to try and do it without driving over my auger hoppers, so we're gonna try and make him proud. I'll clip it and send it to him if I manage to pull it off. Oh, there you go, yeah. Marky's up in Ontario. Alright, I don't know how much longer I want to wait for fertilizer here, though, so we're going to go ahead and get moving. We're going to take this out here half full, just so we can get that tractor moving again. We're almost out of money anyway. And I think we're going to go all the way up and around and get on the road here, so let's see if we can manage to pull that off. I should probably cover these up so my fertilizer doesn't blow out of here. And we're gonna go 50. Yeah, Godly, there was just a ton of Gleaner combines for whatever reason. Nobody I knew ever had one, but you just saw a ton of them sitting in the fields. So let's see if we can get down here. And just a friendly reminder, we do have a Discord server. If that's your jam, we've got a lot of people on the Discord server. I've lost track now, somewhere over 1,600 people. And so a lot of friendly folks there that are always willing to help people out, myself included. We've got a lot of modders on there, a lot of people just helping tweak and edit mods or explain things about Farm Sim. And we've also been running a number of multiplayer servers for channel members. And so we've got 2 running right now. We're about to stand up a 3rd, which has been a blast. And so I'm going to try and start streaming once a week with the members on the member server, or one of the member servers. And so, well, that's been a lot of fun so far. Now, I'm curious, I think I'm going to have to fold this seeder up to get close enough to pull this off. And so I need to stop the driver. And I'm going to turn this back to nearest waypoint before I forget, so he doesn't start heading back to who knows where. And I'm going to try and eyeball the length of this auger. We're gonna go right in about here and see if this is good. Why am I running so fast? There you go, Stranded. 1,625 people on the Discord server now. It keeps growing. Now, if I can, we're gonna set this thing out like so. And I probably got the semi just a little bit too close. Oh no, look at that. Junt would be proud. I got it right under there. Now let's just see if I can figure out how to dump. I'm gonna open the cover. Am I too close? Oh, probably just a smidge too close. Look at that. Well, what do I do now? Oh, no. Ha. I'm on the wrong hopper. Let's try this. If we actually put it in here and then unload. All right. Can we do it? There it is. Look at that. I didn't even have to drive over it and wreck things. We're getting better, folks. We're getting better. Although the 1050 needs fertilizer now, too. All right, so we've taken almost all of it here into the Bourgault, unfortunately. So let's get this auger back out of the way now. And we'll move this semi. And then we'll get our planter going again here, or our seeder, I should say. And what we've learned is the appropriate place to line this up is right along the edge of where we're seeding. So I'll be able to hit this guy up with the little bit of fertilizer we've got left here and see how it goes. Yeah, seeding is not going to be a problem for sure because for whatever reason, we're not consuming a whole lot of seed in this cycle. I haven't had a chance to dive into that. These are unmodded seeders, so this is the base game Bourgault. So I haven't changed anything with how much seed it uses. So either it's something with the map, or we just don't use that much seed. Drive course. This guy should just do his thing now. There he goes. Good deal. And we just need to set this guy's up. Almost Michael's farm. Hey, DJ Remmers, welcome to the stream. Alright, next guy. We should probably go get some more fertilizer, but we're gonna just run with what we've got. We'll fold this up. And while that's going, we're gonna pull this guy up here. I'm gonna pull just a smidge farther away, I think, from last time, if I recall. I want to be somewhere like this. We'll see if we can get this right. We kind of bumped it last time, so I'm trying to improve one more step. Oh, is that gonna bump the tires? It is, isn't it? Oh, okay. Well, it's not perfect, but it's a whole lot better than trying to drive over it. And is it gonna empty? I thought I had the symbol. Oh, there it is. 2 tons of fertilizer, not gonna get us very far. But we can get things started and just run back up to the farm and start filling this, so I'm not too worried about it. It is a lot of back and forth, though, to get this going. If we walk on this side of the semi, we don't see it crash into something. Depending on the crop, 40 mile does not have a slow usage, more akin to real life, but some of the numbers might be a bit too low. That's good to know. Yeah, I was watching, I forget who I was watching, but they were planting canola, and they were not using a lot of seed. They were covering a lot of acres, so. What I'd like to do is, I think that the way this is set up is the smaller tanks are for fertilizer and the bigger ones are currently seed. I'd like to invert the storage capacities on these two, just to get going. All right, nearest waypoint, we're right here, should just go. Yep, good deal. For once, we're having no problems with course play. We didn't crash into anything unloading things. We're slowly improving here, folks. So let's race back up to the farm here, though, and get some more fertilizer, because we're going to need it, I think. And at some point, I probably need to go back. Well, actually, yeah, we might need it. We might need to go check on that John Deere as well. I think that Anhydrous is going to last a little bit better. And so I'm not too worried about running out of nitrogen. I'm just worried about what he's doing over there. Last time I left that John Deere unaccompanied for more than a few minutes, he tried to plant multiple fields at once. Tristan Mitchell, welcome to the stream. How you doing? We are doing well today. We're cruising on getting this stuff seeded. Tried out some new mods. You wonder how many acres Bourgault does. Probably a lot, I'd agree. I'd love to know actually how many you could seed with that. I keep saying plant. I'm a corn and beans kind of a guy. Everything's a planter. These big air drills. Indy 500, 2 wrecks so far. Cat Extreme 0 wrecks. I'm in the lead. Although I'm driving a semi right now, so chances are high that we're going to end up crashed into something. Especially up here by the refill point, there's an invisible collision box on something that I've run into multiple times. And so right in the front of these bins, I don't know where it is exactly, but somewhere over here, I've just done this, and my semi rolls itself over. And so I'm really nervous every time I pull up here that I'm getting too close to stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and fill this up with FERT, I think. Because worst case, I'll be able to put it into the seeders when we're done. And we're going to go check on how we're doing with this big 8RX, or 9RX, I should say. We seem to be planting good. Oh, we ran out of money. We really got to sell some crops here soon, because this loan is going to kill us. We're going to go to 600,000, and I'm going to jump back over here again and get this refilling going. Where's my truck? Because we're going to need a little bit more fertilizer than that. Taz, when is the next stream? That's a good question. So for me, I'm probably thinking Tuesday night at 9 p.m. my time is a good time to run another stream. So Tuesdays in the evening and then Sundays in the afternoon seem to be good stream slots. But coming up in June here, we're going to actually take our first family vacation in over a year and a half because we were all locked down last year. So I'm going to be gone for 2 Sundays in a row in June. Or I'm going to be gone for 1 Sunday, and then the next one will be Father's Day. So I'm not going to stream on Father's Day. Whoa, what is going on? Don't back up. You're a giant cedar. No backing up. There's got to be a setting for this. Advanced settings. Reverse for pathfinding and turns is deactivated. I'll change those settings though. I remember. An invisible bale? Yeah, there you go. Should just use the big trailer and haul big load of FERT. Yeah, I didn't want that much fertilizer, and when I'm tabbing between the different vehicles, I just wanted to make sure I only get 1 trailer full. I guess the big trailer is only is a 2-hopper trailer as well. Oof, we're getting some frame drops here by the farm, and looks like we've managed to crash. Oh, there it is. Crash counter +1. Or is this +2 since they both crashed? How am I going to get out of this? Okay, hang on. Stop. Everybody needs to stop for a second. Yes, Challenger, I know. You could just power through. This is probably crash counter +2. Let's see if I can back out of this. Get rid of the course play screen. Here we go. That should do it. Oh, we're just gonna pull our way through that. I'm sure that would not have cost us anything to repair. And I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna do this guy manually from here, I think, because we've got to go back and do that headland pass that we missed. So I'm just gonna hop up here and start this guy back off on his course. Start at current waypoint, drive. Nope, he's confused. He doesn't have a current waypoint anymore. Alright, tell you what, we're gonna just take this little tiny bit that he's got. And we're gonna just drive him down here to the end. I don't think we need him. We're gonna do the other guy manually. It's probably a multi-million-dollar problem. Yeah, Tyler, probably. These things are not cheap, that's for sure. Although this is the one that's got all the fertilizer in it. And so I didn't realize we were so close to the end of this field and we're buying tons of fertilizer that we don't need right now. I'm gonna park him here for a second. We're gonna jump back into this fent, because I like this fent with the triples. And we're gonna finish up what we can with this guy. And the 8RX is slipping, or 9RX is slipping. That's never good. What is he slipping on? He's trying to back up. Why is he trying to back up? I don't understand what's happening. This is just, everything decided to fail at once because I said it was going well, I guess. Well, we're gonna just turn this guy right back into where I think he should be. And hopefully he can figure it out from here. What is he doing? Where are you going? This is where you're supposed to be, but I don't know why. I don't know why you're down here doing weird things. I'm very, very confused right now, but we're gonna let you go. We'll figure out what you missed here later. That was very confusing. Yeah, I don't think you could ever back up with that, so it's always interesting when Courseplay tries to do that. I thought that Courseplay had gone over the cliff myself, so that's what I was curious about. Need to update the GPS on that deer? Exactly. We've got one of those old Starfires that doesn't work anymore. Hey, Max and Ray Farms, welcome to the stream. It's good to see you. STS Combine is in testing for all platforms. That'd be cool. I know that one's been PC only up until now, right? The one that, is it Sid Modding that put out an STS Combine? Donna, the triples are an edit by Forward Agriculture. I can post that in the chat here momentarily. We're gonna get this guy going down the straight and narrow here. And if I paste that in there, there you go. Hey, Brian Waller, welcome to the stream. I have to admit, I've not even looked up at my OBS window here to make sure my audio and everything looks good, but nobody's complaining, so we're gonna assume it's been working out. It's a little bit higher pitched, and you're gonna hear my keyboard a bit more the last week or so in the videos and live streams, because I moved my mic around and I didn't realize how much echo I was creating here. So tomorrow we're gonna tear it all down and set up a new thing in the stream, or the new stream setup, to get my voice back to normal so it's not quite so echoey, and you won't hear my keyboard anymore, which will be positive for most people, because I can't stand the keyboard click in the background. When I was editing my videos all week, it just drove me nuts. Oh, Max and Ray are going tubing. Well, you have a good one. It is not warm enough to go tubing here. It was like 45 the last couple of days here in Michigan. It's a little warmer today. It's nice out, but not good. Yeah, Heath, I heard about the Larsons. It's really sad. I know they've been going through a lot. Fighting cancer is not easy. I've had a lot of experience with that in my personal life as well. And so it's always sad when somebody loses the battle there. So, unfortunate news. I got stream graphics going. Oh, did they work? I forgot all about the stream graphics. something I was playing with ahead of the stream, and there's no audio indicator, so I don't actually hear it. But if somebody just subscribed, you probably got a little notification in the middle of the screen there. We're going to put this here. Unfortunately, I don't get a notification of who's joined the stream here because I've been, I haven't set it up yet on anywhere that I can actually see it. So whoever just subscribed to the channel, welcome. Hey, it's Pleasant View Farms. Welcome to the stream there, man. It's good to see you. Eli, Clark Farms. I love Clark Farms. I got a chance to talk to him a couple of times via YouTube chat, but never actually talked to him live. But seemed like a really cool dude. I love playing on that map. And we're gonna get another case farm going here at some point. But I think I do owe some people a New Holland farm first, so we're gonna be running a New Holland farm here sooner or later. I have to figure that out. I've never run this blue and yellow equipment, so we're gonna have to sort that out here soon. Hey Ray, welcome to the stream. Good to see you again. Donna, when is the Landoll coming out? Hopefully soon. Perma's in chat here. He's been working on fixes. Oh, don't crash, don't crash. That was close. All right, we got to do the headlands here on this field. The 9RX is slipping again. What is going on with this 9RX? All right, hang on. We're going to leave this guy here for 1 second and go back down here and see if I can figure out what this guy's problem is. Why are you trying to back up? Oh, because of the angles. That's what's going on. All right, stop driver. Let's try this again. Drive course. There you go. We're gonna have to come babysit him here. But hopefully he'll make it around while we do our headland pass here. I've got to hopefully line this up here. Maybe we'll use GPS to help make our lives just a little bit easier. Get an AB line going here. There we are. Don't have all the problems backing up with the little equipment. Yeah, there you go. No, I miss all of our equipment was pretty much 3-point mounted, and so even our 12-row planter was completely mounted to the 3-point. So you just lifted that thing up and wheeled it around any direction you wanted. It was a piece of cake to get things lined up. But yeah, we're gonna blame this John Deere having this old Starfire on there. We need to get an upgrade. Oh, good times. So we've got one more round on this field to go, and a little bit more here. If the John Deere hadn't been getting hung up all the time, I think he probably would have been about done with his field as well. So we're going to have to keep an eye on that. And then we've got a trailer full of fertilizer that we're going to have to get rid of here at some point. Luckily, our other seeder there is empty on fertilizer, so we can at least top it off for next planting season, next seeding season. And it won't go to waste, but it's one of those things where that was a lot of dollars put into something that we didn't need right now. Luckily, we've got a sale of our grain coming soon here. We're going to help this guy out and clean up his little bits that we missed. Wyatt, you guys have been using the same equipment for 44 years. Yeah, that's kind of how it was on the farm I was at. Like, most of the equipment I was driving was older than I was. And that's what I feel is realistic for a lot of small farmers. Like, you're not using new equipment if you're a small farmer. The bigger farms tend to keep up with newer equipment just because they're covering so many acres that, you know, it makes sense to upgrade so that you're not spending so much time repairing things, wrenching on stuff. But when you're a small farmer, you just don't have the money for that. You've got time, you know, is maybe not less valuable, but you've got more time available because you don't have to cover as many acres, and when you don't have the money, you get the wrench out and you fix it. Pleasant View Farms, the corn's out of the ground here. Yeah, we were driving over to visit some friends last night, and we were going down this dirt road because there's a cut through to where we were going. And I'm, driving, and I had to stop and, take a look at the field because all the corn was popping up, good couple inches out of the ground already. My wife just kind of looks over. She's like, "Are we stopped to look at corn in a field? Really? Really?" Like, yes, it's exciting. The corn's all popped up. This is awesome. And she was not amused. So, your stepdad always said if you take care of it well, it'll last forever. I agree with that, especially if it's green. Those green tractors, they last a lot longer. Just because that's what we had. Ray, what tractors did we run up in Minnesota? So we had... Oh, let's think. This is 25 years ago now when I was farming. So these tractors were older even 25 years ago. We had a 4240, and that was typically running the sprayer or the stock chopper on corn at the end of the year. And then we had a 4630? No. Yeah, 4630 that had front wheel assist on it. It was the oldest tractor, and it used to run the grain cart or some light tillage. We didn't do no-till. We were doing like row-till style, and so we didn't do a lot of tillage, but we used to do tillage on the headlands because they'd get pretty compacted, and so that's what that tractor did. And then it also ran the Anhydrous rig, so we had a like a row cultivator that we applied Anhydrous in between the rows with. And then we had a 4850, which we ran on the planter and then did some odd jobs with. But that was a big tractor, had front wheel assist on it, so that was a lot of fun. And then we had a 9500 combine, John Deere 9500. That thing ran really well. I loved using that. A couple semis, grain truck. It was good times. But yeah, I love that 9500. It was a good combine. And then even though it was 25 years ago, we didn't have guidance steering or anything like that, but we did have GPS in both the planter and the combine with some, not John Deere stuff, it was some custom thing. But we tracked all of our yield and seed and fertilizer application and stuff like that. And so it was really cool. We were pretty high tech, given that we were an older family-run farm. So had a lot of fun. And this 9RX is once again upset about life. It's because we're on these little angled rows. I think after this pass it'll be fine, because the next pass over is square again. So we're gonna just get that guy going. We're almost done on field 2 here, and then we can kind of go help him out. All classic machines. Yeah, I loved the stuff. We had a what was the name of our planter? So we didn't run a John Deere planter. We had this 12-row 3-point mounted planter that was yellow and white. I forget what it was called, but that thing was like very heavily customized. We had the big saddle tanks on the 4850 with the liquid fertilizer in it, and we converted our grain truck over. We had these big blue water tanks that we would mix chemical. We had a chemical mixer, so there was only ever water in the water tanks, and then all the chemical would get mixed on the way out into the tractor, and so we'd mix it all up and fill the saddle tanks, and we had big tanks on the planter as well that we'd fill up, and it was good times. It was a lot like what I do in precision farming now, only it was 25 years ago on the farm, so it was a lot of fun. Polycount Taz, glad to see you in the stream today. Have a good one, dude. I know it's late over there. I don't think it was a Landoll planter, Pleasant View Farms. It was, oh, it's going to drive me nuts now. Tell you what, we'll put a helper on. I think I've got a picture of it here on my PC, actually. Let me see if I can find it. Real farm photos. Here we go. All right, oops. I've got a thing that's, some key is stuck. Why is it doing this to me? Well, I can't bring this up on stream. It's going to, I'm gonna get dizzy. It's like zooming in and out 100 times. 1 second. Oh, I know why. Maybe? I thought it was my steering wheel is miscalibrated, but maybe not. Landon Fishburne, welcome to the channel. Thank you for the subscription. All right, I have all the photos of, or some of the photos from the auction when the farm got sold, but I can't seem to bring them up because Windows is being obnoxious here. My photo viewer is a little bit spazzing out, so I'm gonna try and find them here real quick. But it's like zooming in and out. It's very disorienting. Here, in fact, I'll share with you guys what's going on my screen. Desktop. There. Oh, hey, look at that. Yeah, see, it's just spazzing out. I'm gonna have a seizure. Stop. Just stop. Let's see if I can find the planter, though. It's here somewhere. There it is. I don't know if I'm going to be able to see. It's a buffalo. That's what it was. And so we've got this 12-row buffalo planter that we were using. I don't know why it's doing this zooming in and out thing, though. That's very disorienting. But yeah, we had... it's funny. We had a bunch of different things, but we used to run dry fertilizer boxes on the back as well, and then we took those off at some point. So, but yeah, it was a Frankenstein planter. We definitely customized that thing to do what we wanted, and so a lot of wrenching on that, a lot of different variations of that over the years. So it was a lot of fun. Yeah, Toby, Windows being obnoxious. No way that would ever happen. It's there to drive me nuts most days, I think. But welcome to the stream, Toby. Ed, you like the big maps I've been doing? Appreciate it. Yeah, I'm definitely kind of more in my niche when I'm doing bigger equipment. I think I will probably get a smaller... get a smaller map going as well with some classic equipment at some point, but I feel like the bigger equipment is where I find myself being a little bit more comfortable most of the time. It looks like this didn't seed over this little spot here. Oh, that's because it's that little spot, that's where I planted the canola through the field there. So we gotta get lined up just a little bit farther over than it looks like. We're gonna start seeding right here on the area we missed. Do I use real dirt color? I do not, because I've experienced issues with that mod in the past, so I haven't used it. I'm gonna try and get lined up here. It's more or less where I think I need to be. So, you've heard of Buffalo. They mostly made tillage machines. Oh, the face cam went away. Thank you. That's because we're still on desktop mode. We're back. So, it might be a tillage machine. That might be a tillage machine with parts from a 7200 John Deere planter that, you know, we customized it or made that Buffalo. I think it was probably like a row cultivator originally, and then we made it into a planter at some point. I could be mistaken, but I've never found... I've never been able to find that actual planter online, and that's because I think it doesn't exist. I think it's, you know, a Franken machine, as people have called it here, so... Check out a map called Old Family Farm. Great map. That might be a good one to check out. What am I doing? We're in the middle of nowhere here. I'm going to come back up here and take this... I'm going to get a worker going down here on this strip, and then we'll see how it goes. Hey, Michelle, welcome to the stream. Jacob, what happened to the Flint Hill save game? I played that for, I want to say 2 full years. We did a ton of episodes on that map, and so we decided to take a break and move on and try some new maps out. And this guy is still stuck up here again. I almost feel like an in-game worker would be smarter than the courseplay driver right now. Let's see if we can muscle this thing back around. There we go. I wish I could remember what the key was to start and stop courseplay. County line farming, I do love playing with precision farming. It is definitely my favorite. Yeah, we're going to give this guy one more chance here. See if he can figure it out now that we've transitioned into straight rows. We're going to come down here. We're going to take over for this guy, but what I want to check is the fruit type. See, it's being sneaky. We got to do one more pass here on the other side to get rid of this canola that we accidentally planted last episode. Yeah, Toby, I didn't think... That's what I thought. Buffalo didn't do planters, and so I think it's a Buffalo, like, row cultivator that we converted into a planter. Alright, let's see. Let's turn on the lines, because I want to see if I did line this up. I did. Look at that. It's a little bit off, but we'll take it. We missed our line just a smidge. There we go. And we're going to get rid of this. We're going to turn these back off. And we're going to plant until we get up to where we're in the middle of the field again. Brian, you think it was a Kinsey, but not sure? Is there a way to skip every other pass with courseplay like it's done in real life? There is. And I often forget to do that with the seeders. I did it with my tillage equipment last time. But with these big seeders like this, I probably would skip every other row with the GPS. I know it kind of varies. Like sometimes I see people do it. Sometimes I see people just turn wide on the headland and come back in. There we go. Let's turn this off. And we're kind of in the middle of nowhere, so I guess we'll head down to the end of the field here. It looks like our 9RX is figuring things out, although he is trying to back up again. I don't know what he's thinking there. We've got everything here. I'm going to go ahead and clean these little bits up as long as I'm driving past. Probably a waste of seed, but it is what it is. And our John Deere figured things out. He's trucking right back up here. We've only got a couple of passes left on this field, which is exciting. I'm actually tempted to pick up some more fields on this farm across the way here. We got some interesting fields over here. Maybe 7 and 8 would be fun to farm. And so we're not going to do that here before winter. We need to sell some of our crops from last year and see how much money it nets us. I'd really like to pay down this loan because it's eaten into our funds every day I pass with seasons. And so we're going to be working on that here soon. I think that'll be the next episode on this map, is actually figuring out where the sell points are and getting some money back here over the winter, because all these crops come up for being sold in the winter. And we're going to try and clean up this corner here as well. It's right by the road. We can't have that looking like that. And let's start working on these really angled rows, because I think that John Deere is going to get back down to the end of the field there and get confused about what to do next. I think realistically, if I'd put 2 headland passes on this field instead of 1, that John Deere wouldn't be trying to back up to get into the next row as often. So I think that's my fault. Should not have tried to get Courseplay to do things on too short of a setup. There we go. And we're just going to get this guy going here straight again. Get a GPS track going. Be easier for us. There he is. He's doing it again. Alright. Hang on. Oh, we're way off here. Stop. We're going to stop this guy. We're going to go save this guy from himself again. We're almost there, though. We won't have to do this again. I think once he gets down there, we'll catch up with him. But this is a mess because I've already got a GPS track here, so I guess we're going to take this GPS track and then we'll circle back around and clean up our mess. Good deal. So it is Memorial Day weekend here in the States. Is anybody doing anything fun over the weekend? I think my wife plans on heading down to Ann Arbor to visit some friends tomorrow, so that should be a fun day. Monday holiday. We're gonna get on this GPS track here, and then I can actually bring up, let me think, how would I bring up the Courseplay mode while I'm driving here? I guess we can actually go into course generation. So when you're in course generation for a field, you have the ability to set a skip rows here. So if I set skip rows to 1, it'll skip every other row when you're planting. So this is a good way to do that in Courseplay here. Oh, they did build a planter once upon a time. Interesting. Yeah, it was so long ago, and it was before my time, that I'm not really sure on the history there with buffalo. Stranded's packing. Moving. Well, Marky's got to go do chores in the barn. Have a good one, dude. It was good seeing you. I'm going to start the worker off on this pass and go see what the John Deere guy's getting into trouble down here with. He is dangerously close to this edge, so we're going to stop driver because we really don't need him doing anything else. We're going to try and fold this planter up here, or the seeder up, this air drill, and get it brought back up into the yard. Brian's watching me today. Cool. Yeah, I'm wondering if I get out of the farm sim once we're done with this field, if I can bring up those pictures from my real life farm without it spazzing out as much. I think it's the being in the game, which is causing some of those issues. Disabled Hunter, is the edit of the John Deere air seeder going to be public? I don't believe so. I don't want to speak for Forward Ag, but I believe he said he tried to get permission and they said no. So I don't think that this particular setup is going to get released, but they are working on a different setup that is going to get released. And so hopefully that'll come out at some point in the future. I've seen pictures of their new chemical cart that they're working on, and it looks really sweet. So we're going to park this up by the shop here, and then we're going to jump back in that Challenger and take a look around and make sure that we've got everything seated to our liking. We're going to need to wash this thing up before it goes back to the dealer for sure. So we're going to get this over here. And then, as always, this job went a lot faster than I expected. This big equipment really knocks the acres out. Livin', welcome to the stream. It's good to see you, man. All right, let's see. We've got, yeah, everything's planted or seeded here in the way we want. We're all in our first stages of growth, so let's get all this equipment back up to the farm and sorted, and then we can take a look and see what else we've got going on today, because we're only an hour and 20 minutes into the stream, so we definitely want to keep going here for a little while yet. While I drive this stuff back up to the yard, a friendly reminder, if you're enjoying today's stream, hit that like button for me. It does help me out quite a bit. And if you're new to the channel, subscribe. I put out daily farm sim content, and we're gonna set up a live stream. If I could talk today, that'd be great. We're gonna set up a live stream schedule here coming soon. My intent is to stream at least twice a week, hopefully 3 times a week soon. But we're gonna post a schedule tomorrow. We're gonna commit to a schedule. I have to run 1 or 2 time slots by my wife still tonight, but it sounds like we're gonna make Tuesday nights a regular streaming time. And so I've been streaming a few times in the evening here, and we're gonna be streaming Tuesday night at 9 p.m. Eastern time moving forward. DHG, what's up from Sweden? First time to catch me live. Welcome to the stream. And as Livin points out, check out the Discord as well. The link to the Discord channel is in the description of the video. We've got, as Stranded pointed out, 1,625 people on our Discord server now. So that has been a blast keeping up with everybody there. Some days it can be a little rowdy, some days it's pretty quiet, but if you're looking for a friendly place to come and hang out with a lot of people that are always willing to help troubleshoot issues and make edits to mods and things like that, we've got a pretty active modding community on the server at this point. And just generally a good, fun place to hang out. Alright, I'm going to park this thing right back here because I think that other seeder is probably too far away from the pressure washer. And so we're going to have to bring him back around again. Let's wash this stuff up really quick. I need to install that mod that speeds up how fast you use the pressure washer. I don't mind washing the equipment, but I mind that it takes like a really long time to actually get it clean. It's realistic-ish, maybe, I don't know, but I don't want to sit here for that long. But we do have to clean this up because we're going to be returning this John Deere equipment here at some point. We're not going to be keeping this on the farm forever. Mad Washer or InstaWash. Yeah, I know there's at least one of those is on the in-game mod hub, I think. And I always think about it right about now while I'm doing a job like this, and then I always forget by the time I get out and back into Windows to set things up. So hopefully I'll remember this time. I know a lot of people use InstaWash. That's the one I've heard of most, I think. Wonder if I can actually get over here to wash this. Is it cleaning it? Yeah, it is. It's working. We're gonna do it. Alright, we're gonna move some of this equipment around now. And then I think really the next thing we've got to do is start selling some of our grain. I mean, we got to move the time forward here. And so I'm going to move this guy out of the way. Oh, we forgot to wash that nitrogen tank. Oh, well, we'll get back to that. So I guess I could probably start the clock going forward here for a little bit. And yeah, there's overlays now when people subscribe, but I've missed them. Let me see if I can bring up my other window here and catch up on all the people who've been subscribing while we've been going on here. Apologies for the screen being all goofed up. I am missing my Stream Elements window. There we go. Activity. Oh wow, we've got quite a few subscribers here in the last little bit. Looks like Connor Welsh is our most recent subscriber to the channel, so welcome indeed. I've been trying to balance my time between creating new videos and content and slowly increasing the quality of the videos and streams. And so I've got a lot of big ideas on how to do that. As we continue to do more and more live streams, I want to make sure that it's a quality experience, and so we'll be working on the audio a little bit for next time, get rid of all of this keyboard noise. We're going to be working on stream overlays and things like that here, so that things look snazzy as we're actually going through the live streams. And so lots of little improvements going on. And then on the video front, I've got some ideas on additional content outside of the Let's Plays that we're working on. So we've got a few different things that we're working on there. And in addition to just additional content, I've got some ideas on how to do some more multiplayer content. I want to be more interactive with channel members. And we've got quite a few channel members now that are playing with us now on our multiplayer servers. And so if you hit the join button below the channel there, you can partake in our members only multiplayer servers. We've got 2 of them running now. I'm working on standing up a 3rd, and I'm hoping to stream at least once a week with members. And so we had a lot of fun last week on the live stream, or earlier this week, last week. It's Sunday now, so it's technically the start of a new week. We had a lot of fun streaming there. We did the harvest on Midtown USA, helped all the members out, brought some extra equipment out to help them on their farms. So that was a good time. Toby, did I edit this map? Your version of 40 Mile has a different shop there. I did edit this map. I removed the shops that were here and added some different ones onto the map just to suit my purposes a little bit better. Stranded wants to only stream on maps that we don't have to use augers. We had a little bit of a struggle getting the augers set up to keep the grain moving when we were unloading from our harvest. Definitely kept him busy running trucks and keeping everything set up. Sphinx says, nice cedar. Yeah, these are the 2 Bourgeois cedars from the DLC. And then we've also got a John Deere cedar here from Custom Modding. That is our demo unit at the moment. And we gotta wash this Anhydrous tank, and then we're gonna be all done cleaning up equipment, because nobody wants to sit here and watch me pressure wash equipment for too long. We're gonna skip ahead a day because we do need to get to a point that we're able to go sell our crops. And so I want to get that done in this stream as well, since it seems like we're making good progress. And I have not actually gotten out and explored a good chunk of the map, so I'm not even sure where the sell points are on this map. And so I want to go check that out. It'll be fun to hop in a truck and go drive around a bit. Sphinx, you're not a guru. What does a demo unit mean? So in real life, when you're farming, a lot of times the dealer will bring out a piece of equipment as a demonstration of their newest and greatest equipment, and they'll let you use it for so many hours. Sometimes that comes with a cost. Sometimes it's something that they just let you do for a few hours for free. So that's when you hear somebody say demo unit, that's what they mean. It's just something that they're being allowed to borrow for demonstration purposes. Van Reesens, can I send the link for County of 40 Mile? County of 40 Mile is, the link is in the description of the video, but it is Camil Mapping. He has a Facebook group, and if you join the Facebook group, all the links to his mods are in his Facebook group. So we've got wheat and canola that we need to sell. I'm gonna bring up the seasons menu because I honestly can't remember. It looks like winter day 3 for our wheat typically, and autumn day 6 for our canola is when we're gonna be hitting the sell times. And if we look at our planting map here, I'm thinking this stuff isn't gonna be ready to harvest for a little while. So we know we're gonna do the canola first, so I'm gonna go ahead and take this semi and we're gonna go fill it up with canola while we're running the clock here. We've got to skip through an entire season of autumn. Yeah, Toby, that's a video that I need to make here soon, is how to do some simple things with GE, Giants Editor, to remove objects that are baked into the game so that you can place your own shops. And so we removed the buildings with Giants Editor, and then I added the new ones in just using the in-game tools. And so I don't... A lot of times, if I'm making an edit to a map, I'll do all my deletions in Giants Editor, and then I'll add things back in through the game so that if I want to change it later, I can. And so I think that'll be an upcoming video here. And we're running the clock here. I slowed down to 120 again now that we've skipped a day ahead to give the map a chance to update. And so you guys can't see my frame rate counter in the upper left-hand corner of my screen, but I can. And for me, it's a good indication of the fact that the game is still doing something behind the scenes. It's updating the states of all the fields on this big 4x map. And I can always notice that my computer slows down a little bit while it's doing it, and then it'll get back up to speed. And so I just see that it's back up to speed, so we're gonna fast forward another day here. And we just looked at this screen and I already forgot. Canola, I'm looking for autumn day 5, 6 here probably for our higher point on cost. Well, Toby, you're one up on me because technically I didn't do the Giants Editor removals on this map. One of my staff members did that for me. And so I haven't actually done a lot of Giants Editor editing. And so I'm good with mods. I'm not as good with maps at this point. And so I'm going to learn how to do it myself and then make a tutorial on it for everybody else. And we are losing money left and right with this loan interest. So we're another day ahead here. I'm going to pause for a second and let the game catch up. And we're going to take a look and see what sell points we have. We only have one sell point here. And so I'm going to go ahead and tag that and take a look at the map and see if we can find it. It looks like it's right down here. And so I think we're going to start driving down there. I got to get to day 6 of autumn, so we're going to keep that clock going. And we're going to start driving down towards the sell point here. Give us a chance to take a look at the map a little bit. We'll do that in a little bit of day, a little bit of night. I hate driving at night, so we're probably going to pause the clock here a little bit once we get into the next day and drive during the daytime. You can see it gets just absolutely pitch black at night in Farming Simulator. And man, are we losing so much money to this loan interest. So we really got to go sell some crops here. And now we're synchronizing, but I'm still driving, but I can't do anything. We're going to crash. Come on, come on. Stop synchronizing before we crash. Oh, this is going to be a disaster. Okay. You know what I haven't done in a long time? Save the game. So we're going to save the game here real quick before something horrible happens. There we go. And we're going to just keep moving here down towards the sell point. I haven't come down here, at least not in a video or on stream yet. We've got this wonderful valley here. And it's way more detailed than you expect from up above. I'm going to pause this for 1 second. Move this out of the way. I've got too many windows popping up on me. There we go. And so you can see there's actually big grasslands and stuff down here. You've got different amounts of water. It's really cool. Brendan, good seeing you. Have a good one. Brody, this is your favorite map? Nice. This has been a fun map for me too. I didn't think I was going to like it necessarily when I first started playing it because the fields are really big and the terrain seemed like it was going to be flat and boring. But I mean, just look at the detail down here. It's just a lot of fun. I like this map a lot. And so when you're driving over to the sell point, you get quite a bit of scenery here as you move around on the map. I guess we could go in cab, get rid of all this HUD stuff. Let's lower our cruise control down. There's no need to go 85 miles an hour. In fact, anything over 50 in this is probably going to be too fast. Yeah, Toby, most of my editing is XML as well. I'm really comfortable in the XML sections. Trying to edit stuff in GE is a little bit more intimidating. I don't mind editing mods, but the maps get to be pretty crazy. Wow, we are losing miles per hour quick here. This is quite the hill. Look at this thing pull. We're down to 16, 15 miles an hour. I'm glad we got a good running start at this hill. I'm really going to be disappointed if I can't get up to the top of it. We're continuing to lose speed here. 13 miles an hour. Impressive. Impressive hill. Come on, you can do it. There we go. 6 combines and 4 air drills. Yeah, I feel like 3 air drills was perfect for what we've got here. Fields didn't take too long. We were able to put 2 in the bigger fields and run a single in some of the smaller fields. We had 3 combines last harvest. I probably get 4 total here soon. And I apologize to the new subscribers. I have to get an overlay so I can actually see the people that are subscribing. You guys get to see them, but I don't right now. And so that's a oversight on my part. The overlays are something that's new to me, so I'll be spending some time before Tuesday night to learn more about that. And we've got a nice town here too, which is something else that I didn't realize, that this map had so many details. Staying up by the farm all the time, I just never got around to check any of this out. And so we're gonna take a look around here, see if I can... Okay, well, thank you. I guess you technically have the right of way there. That was unexpected for sure. I was trying to swing wide so we didn't hit this telephone pole, and that cement truck just smashed right into us. But Yeah, it's interesting. I mean, there's some things that I don't like the town, the buildings hanging off the edge of the map here. I wish they'd moved this road maybe to the other side and given us a little bit of space. I mean, it's a 4X map. We could have had a little bit more of a buffer to the edge of the map and not realized we were on the edge of the map. But the rest of it is just really well done. Lots of detail. Crash counter +1. That would be, what, 3 for this this playthrough? So not bad for an hour and a half in. Try to figure out where the entrance is here to the sell point. Looks like it's right here. We're gonna swing nice and wide and get into here. Now I don't want to sell yet. We kind of lost track of the fact that we were supposed to be speeding up time. So I'm gonna get the clock moving again here because we're gonna need to make it to day 6 before I want to sell any of this crop. I should have been running auto drive as well. Yeah, Toby, a live blooper. That one would have been a great blooper too, to just head right into the front of that cement truck. Yeah, Tyler, a forest or even just kind of a rolling hill, like I don't mind. Like if I never got closer than this to the edge of the map, I don't really notice that it's the edge of a map, right? It looks fine from here. It's just the fact that our road is right up on that edge of it that's a problem. Now I need to stop the clock here for a second, I think. Make sure that we give Seasons its chance and the game its chance to update the map. Usually need a minute or two. You can see chunks of the map are still updating up here. It's always frustrating with these big 4X maps how much waiting you have to do when you fast forward each day. Schmitty Farms, welcome to the stream. Oh, I finally got a pop-up on my own HUD. Nolan Smith, appreciate the subscribe. We've picked up 46 subscribers this stream, which is pretty impressive. So appreciate all of you who have subscribed here in the last hour and a half. David, welcome to the stream. It's good to see you again. All right, we've waited long enough. We're going forward another day. We're going to be broke here before we get around to selling. Actually, I shouldn't complain. We're only at negative 17,000, and this trailer is going to sell for more than that, I expect. Hey, Pilot, hello from Michigan. I am in Michigan myself, in the greater Metro Detroit area. At least we're having a nice day, finally. Might get the barbecue out later tonight. Bonnie, welcome to the stream. We're waiting a second here for the game to update. I've got one more day to go. We're gonna sell on day 6 here as our high point for canola. If we take a look here, the price is going down right now, unfortunately, but hopefully it'll come back up. You're in the central part of Michigan. Nice. We're in southeastern here. Do I know any maps that grow hemp? I know there are maps that grow hemp, but I have not. Oh, well, I might have played one, but I don't recall. Maybe Georgetown? I want to say Nitro Dad maps tend to have a lot of extra crops on them. All right, we're going to say this is moved forward enough. We're going for day 6 here. Nagi, you're going to be firing up the grill as well? Awesome. What are you gonna do on the grill, Nagi? I think we've got some brats that I'm gonna throw on there. Pleasant Valley has hemp. Nice. Hey, Karsten, welcome to the stream. Long time no talk. Hope you're doing well, man. And there's Randy with the pro grill. He's got a pellet grill. I've got a nice charbroil gas grill because I'm a lazy griller. 4-hour ribs going on right away. Nice. I love it. All right, let's take a look at our prices here. We're up to $26 and it's going up, so we're gonna start selling. I like those prices. Got a little bit of texturing issues here with the lights on this sell point, which is okay. Looks like I'm dumping the back hopper at the moment. Oh, stranded 15 cheeseburgers and 20 hot dogs last night. That sounds like a party. Ribeyes on the grill tomorrow. Nice. Harrison, you've been doing burgers? Yeah, see, it's a grilling weekend. It's Memorial Day weekend. Gotta get the grill out. 573 Mozzie, welcome to the stream. What's up from Missouri? Good to see ya. Wow, this is like the flashing is just too much for me. We might, if I move forward just a little bit till the sun comes up, I wonder if that flashing goes away. There we go. Now it's 9:42. Oh, it does. Perfect. Just a little bit of an issue with the light. I can handle that. And look at that. Look at how much money we just made selling crops. Hang on. Let's go look in here. We're out of debt already. $51,000 for one load on the semi. Well, let's just repay this down. We're going to pay everything back today, hopefully. So I need... Do I have auto drive? I do. Look at this. All right, we're going to actually do it live. We're going to make an auto drive course here, hopefully. This traffic is going to be a problem, but that's okay. We're going to auto drive our way back up to the farm and hopefully not crash into anything on the way. See if I can drive straight all the way back to the farm, because I don't remember how to edit my course very well here. I'd hate to have to embarrass myself after making like 3 or 4 auto drive tutorials. It's been so long. Disco at the sell point, there you go. Oh, it's late over there in South Africa. Noggy grills in the snow. I have actually grilled in the snow before. I love getting the grill out, so I have definitely done that once or twice. In fact, when we first moved into the house, we didn't have appliances, and so I just had the grill. And I grilled for like the first 2 months we lived in the house. We had a toaster oven and the grill, and so we ate grill food every night for like 2 months. My wife was so sick of it by the time we were done. It was like we had to take a break from grill food for a few months, but it was good times. I could eat burgers and brats and steak every day. Tomorrow is Monday, but here in the US at least, it's a holiday for many people. Not me. I will be putting out videos like normal tomorrow, so we will be trying to actually get ahead on some content. I do like to try and keep my videos pretty close so that I can respond to comments and feedback and, you know, kind of pivot the series based on what you guys put in the comments of my videos. But I will be taking a vacation here at some point in the middle of June. I'm going to be gone for a full week, and so I've got to get a week ahead, which it means that somewhere over the course of the next 2 weeks, I've got to get a whole week's worth of videos ahead. So we'll see how it goes. Matt Hopkins, welcome to the stream. It's good to see you. Been busy the last couple of weeks. Have a lot of videos to catch up on. There you go. There is, I have been keeping up with the daily content for the most part. I think I might have missed a couple of days this month, but we're doing good. But it's been fun being able to, you know, really crank on the content here. Yeah, Karsten, it's been great being full-time. It's a little bit weird feeling. Still getting used to it in some ways, but we're definitely progressing here. So hopefully things keep going in the direction they're going and I can keep doing this. I've got till the end of the year to make this work, so I'm really hoping I can turn this into a full-time job. Brody is having T-bone steaks tonight. I'm jealous. Up in Saskatchewan, there's no special occasion. Yeah, the Memorial Day thing is mostly a U.S. Celebrated holiday, I think. .34 up there this morning. Hey, Pilot, that is a little chilly. We've had 45 degrees the last few days, but it's getting better. It's getting warmer today. Pouring rain, Wyatt. Oof. That's got to make baling wheat kind of hard. But you got finished ahead of the rain, it sounds like. We're slowing down a few miles an hour here because that car was going so slow, but now I'm worried I'm going to make it up this hill or not. It's a holiday unless you're a farmer. There you go, exactly. There are no days off for random things when you've got to get out in the field. Alex, you love plowing at faster speeds. I was sad that Perma's made the plow realistic. I might tweak that up a couple miles an hour. 6 is just maybe too slow for me. Maybe I'll go up to 8. I'll try to keep it mostly realistic. Hey, Justin, good to see you. I have not yet gotten a look at the American Life of Farming map. I know Lancey had released that out to a few people here recently. Oh, I wanted to go in the other driveway. Darn it. Oh, well, it's auto drive. I can always add that later. Hang on. Hang on, I'll catch up on chat. I'll get right back to you there, Justin. We gotta not crash into things because I'm recording auto drive. But, so I saw that Lancey had sent that out to a few people the last few days, but I did not get a chance to sync up with him. He is in our Discord server, and so I need to hit him up and see how that's going. I know he was making some changes to it over the last couple of days, so I think it's coming out soon. I might have even just missed it if he did release it. We're gonna put a point in here that says bin load. I'll know what that means. We're gonna load up our canola though as long as we're here, and we're just gonna keep going with recording this course. Thomas, hi from Holland. Good to see you. I have not managed to make my way out into your wonderful country, but I've been through the airport a number of times. Beppy, June 2nd in Italy is Republic Fest, so big holiday. That's cool. So you've only got a couple of days to go there. Aiden, welcome to the stream. Appreciate you subscribing there. We've also picked up Bobby and Pilot here recently as well. I'm looking up at my other monitor, all kinds of new subscribers coming in. Exo Wolfie, I think the 1650 Super is good for FS19 with a lot of mods. I'm a little bit out of date on some of the graphics cards. I am using a 2080 myself, and it works really well. I had a 1080 before that, I think, and it also worked okay. Not great, but it worked all right. So I have to imagine a 1650 Super is going to be able to run okay. I think from my experience in Farm Sim, it tends to get a more bottlenecked by the CPU than the graphics card. Alright, here we go. We're gonna take this auto drive course. We're just heading straight back up to the sell point with this next load. And then once I get this auto drive course made, we'll be able to set this guy off to go on his own, and I will get the other semi cranking on this. Is that the Ohio map? This is not the Ohio map. Oh, the Lancey Boy is doing, yes. Yeah, Lancey Boy's map, the American Life of Farming, is a map based in Ohio. Let's try and stay on the road here, folks. I'm not sure how fast these cars are going, but we're gonna try and pace him. Sizzling Water, this is a 4X map. If I zoom out here, you can see it's quite large. I want to stay focused here on my driving though, because I am recording a course, or a auto drive course, so I don't want to mess it up. But it is a 4X map. Not covered in fields. Like a lot of 4X maps are completely covered in fields. This map is a little bit smaller in that regard. You can see there's fields up here and fields here, because as you can see, we're in this valley area, and as we come back up the hill, all the farmland is up on the top, because down here, at least in real life, I think most of this is just water and marshland, and so not real great farmland down here. Hey, it's Gaming Only Modding. How you doing there, bud? Good to see you. living on a player. Yeah, you are making me jealous. He just upgraded his CPU, and it is a very nice CPU, so I'm glad to hear it's making a difference on FS19. It makes me want to go spend money I don't have on a better CPU, so I am sure that'll get vetoed by the wife, though. So her feedback to me when I talk to her about upgrades to the computer or streaming setup is that I need to get to my target dollar amount where I can go full time before I'm allowed to spend any more money on any of my streaming setup. So we got a few months, and honestly, computer hardware is so expensive right now that it's probably better to wait anyway. What is my favorite semi? I would probably say brand Peterbilts, just because that's what we had on the farm when I was growing up. I like the square front Peterbilts, like a Peterbilt. What is it? A 379 with that nice square front to it. That's a nice semi. But we're using some different ones here. I've got a Mac that we're driving now. I think the other one might be either a Cat or an International. I can't remember. I don't tend to get hung up on semi brands as much as I do truck brands. So I'm a Chevy guy at heart. So Chevy Silverado was my first real pickup truck that I owned, and so it's always going to be my favorite truck. And I forget I am making a auto drive course here, so I'm going to not try to do anything fancy with the camera, or I'm going to crash into something. Kenworth W900s are nice. Karsten, I'm actually not sure where the map is based. I want to say Alberta. Sheffy's where it's at. Oh, there's that cement truck that tried to kill me last time I was at this intersection. Now this is, I made a mistake. I should have swung wider here because I've got the semi, and I'm not sure auto drive's going to do that as well as I just did next time. We'll see. Yeah, southeast Alberta. Randy Pepler knows. He's a native Canadian. He's got all the geography up here for me. Like I'm the typical American. Like it's in Canada somewhere. It's all the same. The more YouTubers I watch, and honestly, the more people we've got in the Discord from Canada now, I'm slowly working on knowing my way around the larger parts of Canada. There are some variation up there between Alberta and Ontario and Saskatchewan. Now I'm gonna try and swing wide-ish into here. And I should have probably come in the other way for the grain scale, but that's okay. Well, actually, there should probably be a grain scale on either side of this. But I'm gonna put this right here, and I'm gonna say sell point. And then we're gonna dump this out, make a whole bunch more money. Yeah, Nagi, you guys all live in igloos, exactly. Tinko, I'm not sure. I'm trying to remember the difference between the 74 Kenworth and the newer one. I'm trying to remember they just launched a new truck in ATS with the new patch, the Western Star. I actually liked how that truck looked. I haven't gotten a chance to play much ATS lately, but the Western Star truck looked pretty cool. Now I'm gonna run this all the way back up here, and then I think I had my point right over here, so I think if I can just line myself up to this, something like that, stop recording, and then we're gonna back it up here, and then all I should have to do is click here and then click there, right? There we go. All right, now let's see if I can remember. I want pick up and deliver. Yep. So we're gonna pick up at the bin load site, we're gonna deliver to the sell point, and we're gonna get canola. And at this point, I'm gonna up my speed to 55. And we're gonna see if auto drive is capable of handling traffic. I'm hoping he gets on his bumper and then just sits there rather than crashes into him. Nope. Alright, traffic's going off, folks. Because otherwise we're gonna have way too much trouble here. There we go. Livin is not a fan of maple syrup. Oh man, we just had waffles for breakfast. I love maple syrup. But yeah, there's that whole Newfoundland thing. What's up with that? Is Newfoundland all the island, or is there parts of Newfoundland that are off of the island? That's something I never looked at. Never been up that way. Only brave men run AD and traffic together. I've done it on other maps, but yeah, I think that it's probably a recipe for disaster. Wow, we got some air off of the railroad tracks there. But I'm liking this. Okay, so this guy's gonna make it back to the farm just fine. We're super confident. So we're gonna get up here to the farm, and I'm gonna figure out which of these was empty on fertilizer. Of course, it's the one that's parked on the inside. It's just the island. That's what I thought. Labrador's the mainland. There you go. See, all kinds of knowledgeable people here in chat. And we're going to turn off edit mode on auto drive, because that's going to be a little annoying. And I need to find my other semi here with all this fertilizer that we just loaded up that we don't need anymore. And I am going to see if I can eyeball this without the assistance of the field this time. We're gonna say it's somewhere around here. We're too close. I know we're too close. Spearhead, what trailer is that with the semi? This is the Super B trailer from Custom Modding, I believe. It's released on the in-game mod hub. Look at that. Even Junt would be proud of me right now. I know he's busy for the holiday weekend today and can't join the stream, but I'm totally clipping this and sending it to him later tonight. I managed to not crash the semi, load up my fertilizer. Good times. So we're gonna fold this back up. I've still got a half a thing here of fertilizer. How much is in this other one? Let's check real quick. Yeah, Toby, a lot of times I leave traffic on just because I like seeing it when I'm not driving on the roads. When I get on the roads, the realism just goes away. It's not very realistic, the traffic. I love my staff members, but they're my harshest critics. It's always fun for me. They don't pull any punches, and so whenever I do something really dumb in an episode, I can count on getting a message letting me know what I'm doing wrong. So, oh dear, we forgot that we've got traffic coming through. That was close. And so I always appreciate the feedback from everybody on how to improve. And one of the things that came up frequently was the fact that I was driving over these augers all the time, and I just tried to unload my seed, unfortunately, which is not what we wanted to do. And this time we're too far away from the seeder. Let's see if I can wiggle my way back over it. I don't think I'm going to be able to. I think I just need to back up and line us up right. Alright, so here, we did the other one perfect. This time we're going to embarrass ourselves and just drive over it, because I want to get this semi going on unloading. So this is not the way you do one of these augers. It is not a drive over auger. There we go. Ray, we are on County of 40 Mile. And the trailer had the canola you just dropped off. That is... I'm not sure. Let me see. Garage. That is the spread axle, I think. Oh no, don't sell it. So I have another Wilson here, and I think this is the one that has 3 tires on it. I can't recall where I got this. Probably TJ Custom Moddings would be where I would have picked this up if I recall. Let's see now if I can put this back onto seed and hopefully fill up the seed from the stuff on the ground here. Justin, yes, the channel has been growing actually quite a bit. In fact, I'm missing new subscribers. Appreciate Deacon Shank for subscribing to the channel here. I've been busy, and the first couple of weeks things were really slow. And I'll be honest, I was kind of disappointed in how slow the channel was growing. I felt like I was putting a lot of work in and we weren't making it very far. But since then, things have been going really awesome here on the channel. And so I'm like super excited, super engaged to see where things go. I can't get this fertilizer out, so we're gonna empty it with the Easy Dev tools here. And it looks like I don't have my point here, so give me 1 second. I'll get back to that thought. I'm poor at multitasking. We need to edit this point and drag that bin load point forward. See if I can reach it here. Stop this guy. And so what I was saying is like I've been super excited the last 2 weeks to see just how fast the channel is growing. We've outperformed the first 2 weeks of the month by almost double the second 2 weeks. So things are just going crazy on the channel, which is really exciting for me because I'd really love to be able to do this full time for the extended haul. And so right now this is kind of an experiment until the end of the year. And if things work out, I get to keep doing it, and that would be amazing. And so we've got a little ways to go to get there, but as things stand, I'm hopeful that we're going to be able to keep trucking on this. And I'm always humbled by all the people in the community that keep showing up for live streams and, you know, just generally coming out to watch the videos and provide feedback, and it's just a lot of fun. So as long as people keep coming to watch the videos, I'm going to keep cranking content out, that's for sure. So I've got the first guy here. I'm kind of curious if this second semi is going to be able to handle this because he's got a little bit different setup here. So I'm going to do the same thing here with canola and start him off, and hopefully he can figure this out. Donna, do I watch IndyCar? I do not, at least not for a long time. When I was a little bit younger, I watched a little bit of different kinds of racing, but have not done so recently. Yeah, Nagi, there's a spread axle Wilson. I don't think that's the spread axle, though. Double hoppers work now? Oh, that'd be nice. I haven't tried it. I know this, so I'm running the latest and greatest version of Courseplay, but I haven't tried double hoppers in Courseplay yet. I need to move it. No, no. That's my fault. That point wasn't far enough forward. I'm gonna try and back this double trailer up here just far enough to grab this point. I'm gonna pull it forward a little bit more. We keep inching this thing forward. I do want this to be spaced a little bit, and I'm gonna just swing around and catch that because I'm not gonna back this double trailer all the way up there. Alex Detman, what is my favorite candy? I don't really eat candy that much anymore, but if I had to pick one thing, I always used to like those square caramels. I love caramel candy. Mart Wilson, you still enjoy it? Glad to hear it. Hey, Ryan Lunt, good to see you, man. Glad you could make it to the stream today. I'm gonna turn off edit mode. I'm gonna turn this on, and we're gonna hope it works. Landon, welcome to the channel. Appreciate the subscription. I'm running like 5 to 10 minutes behind on notifications for subscribers, but I think they're popping up on the screen, so definitely appreciate you. Sour Skittles, I love sour candies too, yes. Come on, Phil. Thank you. Yes, this is gonna work. Auto drive is just such a solid mod. It just works most of the time. And if we pop open the menu here, we can see our other semis already trucking down here. We're gonna sell some of this back here. Repay some of our loan. We're almost at pre-harvest loan. Ryan, how long are we streaming? I don't know. We've been going for a little over 2 hours now. Usually I try to keep things to 2 hours, but I'm thinking about continuing to sell some of this grain off here. And so as long as people are still interested, we might keep going for a little bit today. RapSwat Gaming, can we use Courseplay to dump anywhere on the map, or does it need a trigger, a sell point, or a silo? I think you need a trigger of some kind. Usually either a sell point or a silo or a silage pit, because otherwise it doesn't know where to dump, as far as I know. How much have we sold so far? So we have sold 2 trucks so far with the semi in the lead. In fact, let's jump up to the lead semi. I'm kind of curious. This is his first trip into the sell point, I believe. And so we've sold 2 of these Wilson trailers so far. And we're making a little bit over 50K per sell. If we look here, we've made 103,000 so far. And so hopefully this is going to work awesome. Heathwood, it's Memorial Day weekend. Keep going. There you go. That's the plan. And my wife and kids have left me for the evening, so I don't have any other obligations right now. Hey, it's Xavier Deaton. Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. As long as I have water to drink, yeah, the water bottle's starting to run a little low here. But I've drank almost a liter of water this stream already, so that's good times. Remembering to drink is always the struggle here. Otherwise, my voice will give out before the evening is done, and then I won't be able to put any videos out tomorrow. Oh wow, the trigger on this dump point is pretty big, so we're dumping our back hopper way back there, but that's okay. Watching the stream on your phone while playing FS on console. Now there's a multitasking. Definitely like the PC, yeah. Looking forward to the PC someday, that's nice. Nagi's at work so he can watch all day. I won't tell anybody. Bill, where can you get the Landoll mod? That is going to get released from Perma's Modding. There's one small issue he's working on in it right now, and he should have that hopefully sorted out here soon and released. And this guy went all the way around without me having to interact with him, so we definitely know the semis are working here. We do need to follow along with our other guy here, though, because this is a different trailer setup, so I need to make sure that we're going to be able to unload both of these trailers on the way in. That much water, this isn't the only stream you're going to have to worry about soon. There you go. Yeah, it's funny. I've never had to take a bio break on stream yet, so I don't even, like, I know people that do that. I guess I have a be right back screen I could toss up or something, or I could just let you guys watch the semis go around in circle if that becomes a problem. Ryan, yeah, I need to get the disable vehicle camera collision mod because I do hate that it bounces around so much. But I also hate when I'm going into a shed. I actually like when the camera zooms into the shed so I can see the equipment, as opposed to, I think with the disable camera mod, it's going to stay outside of the shed and I'm not going to be able to see anything. Technically, I have that functionality right in here, if I remember correctly. Camera collisions off. Here you go. See, so now I'm outside. Well, that probably actually worked that way no matter what. We'll try that for a little bit. We'll see if that works better. I have the advanced settings mod on, so I don't need all the extra mods to do some of the things. And this guy is not unloading because our waypoint is not far enough forward, so let's deal with that real quick. Here we go. Let's back it up so I can grab this point. And we're gonna just put it way up here and see how that works. We're gonna actually move this one. Oh, there's another one underneath me I didn't see. See if I can back this up and fix what I just messed up. There we go. I like to keep these spaced out a little bit at least. Otherwise things get a little bit weird. And then if I just say, let's go. Nope, I don't want the bin load. I want, how do I tell it which one of these I want to actually stop on? Is it this? There we go. Let's see if it works. It's pulling forward nice and slow. Yes. We're selling. Good deal. All right, edit mode off. This should work for both semis. I like it. That was good. Now we can add on to this course over time. Let's go in here. I'm trying to find. We need to repay some loan. Clickety clickety click. We are now officially back below where we were before harvest, I think. How do you write your name on your vehicles? Is that a mod or something? Actually, I put a tutorial out on that not too long ago. And so if you look at my channel and search for add logos, I did a tutorial video on how to add logos to a vehicle. And I don't think I have it on any of the vehicles in this series. I'm not sure. Let me go hop over here. Maybe the other semi I put it on the side. Nope. But that tutorial will show you how to do it. You do have to open the mod in Giants Editor in order to add the logo to the side. But it's fairly straightforward. I know a lot of people are intimidated by Giants Editor. But hopefully with that tutorial, and I think I kept the tutorial, the actual part for adding the logo, down to like 10 to 15 minutes. You can add a logo to any vehicle. It's really straightforward. So check that out on the channel. So now I'm curious, how much canola do we actually still have? We got 2,700 bushels left in the bins. And so that's pretty much this trailer full and one more. And then if we look here, our wheat price is kind of meh. If we come in here, wheat prices should come up in a couple of days here. And there's Stranded with the link. I believe to the tutorial on how to add a logo to a vehicle. So this trailer holds almost 2,000 bushels. I'm curious what the other one holds here, which is coming back up to the farm. Toby, the only problem is you need to do one on how to make a logo. Yeah, that one's a little bit tougher because making logos is, you know, something that requires some level of artistic ability, I guess, depending on what you want your logo to be. And so it's a lot more subjective. But I could definitely do one on how to make something basic with a transparent background, because that's the key to the logo, is it needs to be something that's got a transparent background. So that it doesn't have to be a square. You can make it whatever design you want to put onto the side of your truck. And so we'll definitely have to look into that. I'll have to add that to the list. I've got a lot of tutorial videos that I want to make. And so it's always a trick to figure out which one to make next. Looks like we're a little bit off the road there. Yep, I'm liking this auto drive setup though. I wish I hadn't driven through the house driveway though for the trucks. I could have probably gone to the next road down to pull in. Well, it's working and that's what counts, I suppose. And we're following along here because I want to see how many bushels this setup is going to hold. And then once we load this truck up, we got to get back over here and finish putting the seed back in our seeder. We've got quite a bit. I guess I can just let this guy load and we can go do that, and I can jump into him when he's driving back up to the sell point. Let's turn off our speed walking and see if I can. We're gonna use our friend's super strength, and we're gonna take this stuff over here and put it into said auger. There we go. I'm definitely not the best person in the world to use a skid steer or something to move pallets around. Pallets are pretty much the thing I hate most in Farm Sim, and so I avoid using pallets, anything to do with pallets, as much as possible. Pallets and bales. The only way I'll do bales is if I use an auto stacker. Oh, there you go. That's a good suggestion. Wrap Swat is the site Photopea can create your transform a logo that you make into a PNG without a watermark. That's very useful. So we're gonna load up this seed here just to get these pallets off of the ground from our accidental hitting of the I key when we didn't mean to. Heathwoods, you can't wait for FS22 to come out this fall. I am also very much looking forward to FS22. I enjoy FS19. It's a great game, but I think it will be fun to get to try something new out here again. We've definitely been playing FS19 for a while now, so I'm excited to see what new things they add. I think for me, one of the things I want most out of FS22 is an undo for our landscaping tool. Simon Smith, why did I quit Susquehanna? Because it was not getting very many views on YouTube. So I kind of, as a YouTuber, I've got to listen to what the audience wants, and most people were not coming back for Susquehanna videos. And so that's usually a sign that it's time to move on to a new series. And so we made it all the way through a full year there. It was a great map. Nitro Dad did a great job on that map. But we went through a full year, and it was time to move on and start something new. Marcus, can I show off the map? Absolutely. Let me park this tractor here next to the other one real quick, and we'll bring up the map. This is a 4X, County of 40 Mile by Camil mapping. And we way overshot our parking spot. Let's see if I can back this up without crashing. There we go. And so as you can see here, we're farming this corner section up here. There's a farm here. There's a bunch of fields up here that we haven't done. And then we have this large valley in between these two plateaus, and you got a bunch of other fields over here. I think there's a farm here and another farm down over here. And so it's a very unique map. And I'm trying to find, I think this is our truck that we wanted to check the capacity on. And so this one's actually a little bit smaller than the other semi-trailer. This is 1,700 bushels. Hey, Sniper Steve, welcome to the stream. Good to see ya. Toby, what program did I use to create my logo? So I used paint.net. It's a free piece of software that's kind of like a step up from Windows Paint and a step down from Photoshop. It sits kind of somewhere in the middle and does a lot of stuff. There's some different things you can add on to it. It's a free. It's free, and it has the ability for various add-ons and plugins and stuff. So I've used it for a long time, but I'm slowly working my way into Photoshop, since I do have all the Adobe tools available to me. So Heath Woods, where can you find this map? The link to the map is in the description. It's on Camil Mapping's Facebook group, and so you do have to join the group, and then all of his mods are posted in a pinned post inside of the group. But you know, all you have to do is have a Facebook account, and you can join the group. He's been very open to letting people into that group. Marcus, no problems there. Always happy to show off the map. And there we go. We are all dumped out here. We're almost out of canola. I think we've got one more load of canola here. And so we're going to repay a little bit more of this loan. And then we're getting close to being able to switch out and do our wheat. Maybe we'll save the wheat for the episode, though, since we are running long right now. I want to jump back into the other semi here and see if he's gonna get the last of our canola. I think we've only got just a little bit. Yeah, we've got 1,000 bushels left, so this should be the last load of canola that we're gonna have to haul up to the store here. So I'll be curious to see how many dollars we actually made from our canola here. How many acres is that field? Which field, Braden? Field 2, I think, is our biggest field. And this is just shy of 34 hectares. Which I'm not 100% sure on the conversion there. I'm going to pop my phone open real quick and ask Google. 38 HA 2 acres. That's going to be about 94 acres for this field. And so if we look at our other fields kind of surrounding here, we've got, you know, probably 3 times that. So, you know, we're probably running about 300 acres here. We're going to tell this guy to move on, even though he's not full. Field 6. Field 6 is 41 hectares, so probably just shy of 100 acres there. Heath, one thing you want to see is Giants improve the planting texture to make it look more like a planted field. Yeah, definitely. And have like different textures for seeding versus planting, because it looks very different when you plant a field with a planter versus use a big air drill on it. And right now I think most of the textures simulate more of an air drill rather than a seeder. Alright, so we're going to... So this guy's going to go back up to the farm here and be fine on his own. We're going to jump into this semi that's coming. Man, he is booking it. And he's not following the speed limit here. Oh, auto drive's got its own speed limit. Well, we're going to let auto drive go super fast here. I'm okay with that. And he's been doing it fine up until now without problems. And so we're going to get this guy up to the sell point here and take a look at what our total for canola is here, which I'm super excited for. My wife is texting me on my phone here. Looks like just pictures of the kids doing fun stuff. Hey, it's McKnight Gaming coming in here towards the back end of the stream. Welcome, good to see you. We're barely making it up this hill. Yeah, we had to go 78 miles an hour coming into this hill just to make it up. We're already down to 22. It's better than when I was doing 50 coming up to it. There we go. We made it. No problemos. Heath, I've seen some mods that implement different kinds of GPS units on top. So it's definitely possible. That's something that is up to the modder, I think. And I've seen some of the sprayer mods, like the 4940 by Custom Modding. They actually give you the option to switch out the monitors between the spraying monitors and the dry fertilizer style monitors. So, you know, we've got some of that capability in FS19 as is. Hey, Colin, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Alright, we're making it last turn here. We're gonna get up here to the elevator and see how it's going. I can feel my voice starting to give out here. AJ Grant, I do watch the big tractor power videos from time to time. I'll be honest, I don't like watch them regularly as a subscriber. I more watch them when I want to go learn about a specific piece of equipment. And so they're one of the first places that I go to when I'm looking just to see a piece of equipment in the field. And so that's where I like to go for that kind of stuff. They've got videos on almost any piece of equipment you can imagine. Jacob Dell, hey, good to see ya. Colin, this is Counting a 40 Mile by Camil Mapping. The link to his Facebook group is in the description of the video. At least it should be. And we're coming in here for the dump. Oh, our mirrors actually work. I wish they were tipped out just a little bit. Oh, that one's tipped out good. A lot of mods, the mirrors are just in really awkward spots. So I always love when the mirrors are in decent positions. We've sold the front hopper. We just gotta sell this back hopper now. Yeah, Nagi, the 4940 is just a well-done mod. Really love it. There we go. We are all sold off. Let's bring up the financial screen here. We're gonna repay all this down. So we got our loan down to 300K just selling our canola. We made $325,000 on canola alone, and we still have a good 11,000 bushels of wheat, and the wheat price is gonna go up here over the next few days. So we've got a good chance to get completely out of debt here over the next episode or so. Toby, Tractor Data is a wonderful website for sure. I love using that to check things out, check the horsepower ratings on tractors and stuff. Good to get a feeling for prices from Tractor House. Yep, for sure. Godly, I haven't checked out the adjustable mirror mod. I should probably check that out, because that's one of my biggest complaints. And I just noticed, this is how little I've used auto drive recently. It's got the time until I get to the next waypoint right there in the title bar. So it's going to take 5 minutes to drive up to the farm. That's awesome. Love how far modding has come in FS19. Good times. However, with that, we're running a bit long here, and I think this is going to be a good spot to work on wrapping some things up. I have definitely enjoyed hanging out with everybody. It's been a good stream. We got a lot of stuff done. We got more stuff done than I anticipated in this stream. And I really appreciate everyone coming out today and hanging out with me. So, if you're looking for more farm sim goodness, I think my good buddy Farm Sim Guy is actually streaming. And so, if you're looking for another good stream, jump on over there and check him out. I'm probably going to jump over there and hang out in his stream for a little while. Somebody asked what I ate for lunch today. I haven't ate lunch today, so I'm going to go make myself some lunch and go hang out and farm some guys' stream. I wish YouTube would add a rating mechanic like Twitch has, but we don't have that, so I'm just going to, encourage you to head over there. And, yeah, really appreciate everybody hanging out. That's all for today. Kedurk?